Welcome, or welcome back guys, to Cineverse Reviews. And that's right, today we're gonna talk about a B tier type of movie. Oh yeah. Well, let's just get this review going. The Toxic Avenger. Yes, this is a remake of the 1984 The Toxic Avenger, which, by the way, yes, it's a remake, but that doesn't mean it has to be the same, because this movie, the updated 2025 version, is definitely not the same as the 1984 one. That is for sure. It is directed by Macon, Blair. I'm not too sure who this director is. I did see his filmography of what he has put out there. I'm not too familiar with his work, but that being said, this movie was supposed to be out in 2023, which it was. It was out in one of those film festivals. Due to the fact that they couldn't find a film distribution or a film company that wanted to distribute this movie, due to the fact of being hardcore, like a lot of gore, a lot of blood, and a lot of companies didn't want that. So 2 years, 2 goddamn years, guys, that this movie was not put out there.
It's been 84 years.
Shame on those film companies. Shame on those film companies that didn't want to distribute this movie, because this movie, it is a nice shout out to the love of the 80s. Shame on them. Just shame on them for not distributing this in 2023 or even 2024. They had to wait 2 years, which is outrageous.
You made us believe, put clothes on our backs, you sacrificed for us. You the real MVP.
The Toxic Avenger, the 2025 version, or I guess the 23 version, is about. A janitor becomes a social outcast when a freak accident at a chemical factory turns him into a mutant. However, he soon uses his newfound superhuman strength to battle slimy criminals and a corrupt CEO. Now, like I said in the beginning, this plot is very different from the 1984 version, because I think in the 1984 version, if I'm correct, the person, the main protagonist, is a kid who gets bullied, and then after, of course, he transforms into Toxie. Then he gets revenge on those bullies via, gore fest and whatnot. So this one is different. Obviously, Peter Dinklage is Toxie, and he's a janitor, and he is trying to do his best at being literally a single parent due to the fact that his stepson mother passes away. I'm not too sure how, I kind of forgot how she passes away. I don't think they go into much detail about that, but I know that she's not in the picture anymore, and he's very awkward about it, and he's trying to just get the trust and the love from the stepson, but the stepson doesn't really care about it. I have seen my fair share of B-tier films, horror films, independent films, and some of them usually don't try, and they honestly feel like it's something from Tubi. And this film could be that, but it wasn't that. It was funny, first of all. It had the heart as well, from Peter Dinklage being the dad, stepdad, and Taylor, the boy, the actor, being the stepson. It had the filming dynamic as well when it comes to that. But it also had the amazing gore fest and super kick-ass scenes when Peter Dinklage becomes Toxie. I want to talk about Peter Dinklage. He honestly plays and portrays this person that is very outcast, that is just down on his luck, trying to do his best, and not only that, but he gets news that something's going on with his health as well. And not only that, but he is also a small person, of course, and he just gets kicked around, he just gets pushed around. His stepson doesn't really think he is brave enough to do anything. In fact, he thinks that he's just a weak person, and he just portrays this person amazing. Obviously, when he actually becomes Toxie, it's another person that is honestly in the suit. It was actually a female, Lucia Guerrero, I believe her name was, and how the voiceover was pretty accurate. Obviously there was times where it was very noticeable where the voices didn't match. I actually enjoyed Peter Dinklage before he became Toxic because I just cared about his character and I wanted him to just succeed in his own career, in his own life of trying to do his best as a single person, as a single parent. And now we go on to the bad people. Kevin Bacon plays the head of the CEO of a pharmaceutical corporation, I guess you can say. They're just bad news. And then also, he has a brother who is played by none other than Elijah Wood, which never in my life would I expect Elijah Wood to be dressed in makeup the way that he was. He actually looked like a penguin, in all honesty. But I actually enjoyed their work. I love Kevin Bacon being a villain because he just plays it very well. And Elijah Wood, I wish there was more of him. He doesn't really get to be shown in the movie as much as I would like him. So with that being said, let's do this. The Toxic Avenger, the 2025 version, 2023 version. Do I recommend it? Absolutely, yes I do. It is a shout out to the love of the 80s and what the 80s brought. It's also a good shout out to the B-tier movies that always have been looked down upon. This is something that saves it because I was one of those persons that when I saw a B-tier movie, I said, no way, I know it's going to suck. I'm not gonna put my money or interest on it. But then I got the AMC pass, so you know, I didn't really care. I just want to watch good movies and make fun of movies that are bad. But this movie did it for me. It had heart, it had comedy, it had kick-ass moments, and just Toxic is gonna be one of those names that you're going to remember. And I do honestly hope that they bring out more of the Toxic Avenger because I think they came up with a lot of parts of Toxic Avenger, if I'm correct. I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure about that. Score-wise, I would have to give this a 7.5 out of 10. Mostly yes, because like I said, it's not the best movie. I enjoyed Peter Dinklage's performance, Kevin Bacon and Elijah Wood as well. I enjoyed Toxic, I enjoyed the comedy, and I enjoyed the kick-ass moments. So, did you guys like the Toxic Avenger? What do you think about it? What is your favorite B-tier film? Put your opinions in the comment down below. Guys, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. As always guys, I have been Polly. It's been Cineverse Reviews. Let's go save the world. Toxic style.
The Toxic Avenger?
That's what the kids are calling him. I think it's swell.